many people are getting attacked. The children. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything.
President of Colombia took to social media condemning how they were treated. He posted, and I'm quoting here, "A migrant is not a criminal and should be treated with the dignity a human being deserves."
All right, I don't know what she's crying about. She's definitely not crying about the ICE deportations, that's for sure. Anyway, let's get right into the story for today. We're going to be talking about the ICE deportations and the feud going on between Trump and the Colombian president, Gustavo Petro, the socialist president. All right, let's go right into this clip. Play it.
Donald Trump said on Sunday he would impose sweeping retaliatory measures on Colombia, including tariffs, sanctions, and travel bans. The move comes after the South American country turned away 2 U.S. military aircrafts, with migrants being deported as part of the new U.S. administration's immigration crackdown. Trump's swift action appeared aimed at making an example of Colombia, to dissuade other countries from defying him on deportation flights. He said Colombian President Gustavo Petro's refusal jeopardized U.S. national security and has directed his administration to take retaliatory measures. That includes imposing emergency 25% tariffs on all goods coming into the United States, which will go up to 50% in 1 week, as well as a travel ban and visa revocations on Colombian government officials and its allies. Petro condemned the practice, suggesting it treated migrants like criminals. And in response, Colombia threatened a 50% tariff on U.S. goods. According to the State Department, the United States is Colombia's largest trade and investment partner, and Colombia is also the U.S.'s third largest trade partner in Latin America.
All right, so the Trump administration's crackdown on illegal immigration has already began. As of a few days ago, they have already started flying out illegal migrants. In this case, we're going to be talking about the Colombian migrants. Now, the socialist president, Petro, rejects the first 2 flights of illegal migrant deportees to Colombia. And then not much later, he found out. Roll the clip.
Punishing tariffs could hit Canada in less than a week. That's if U.S. President Donald Trump follows through with his threat to impose a 25% charge on Canadian imports. Now, Trump is also using tariff threats to force other countries to meet his policy demands. The CBC's Richard Madden joins us now live from Washington to explain what we've seen. And part of that is we saw a standoff between the White House and Colombia over deportations, and it seems Trump got his way. Let's dig into that.
Yeah, you sure did. Good morning to you. And it's been a wild 24 hours and a very public showdown between President Trump and the president of Colombia, as you noted. The Colombian president initially refused to accept deported migrants from the U.S. returning to their home country, and both countries began threatening tariffs against each other until a late-night deal was reached. And the White House is now declaring victory, releasing a statement late last night. I'm going to read part of it to you. It says, President Trump will continue to fiercely protect our nation's sovereignty, and he expects all other nations of the world to fully cooperate in the accepting the deportation of their citizens illegally present in the United States. Now, all this started over the weekend when Colombia's president turned away 2 military flights of migrants who deported from the U.S. wearing shackles. The president of Colombia took to social media condemning how they were treated. He posted, and I'm quoting here, "A migrant is not a criminal and should be treated with the dignity a human being deserves." Now, that angered Trump, who threatened to slap a whopping 25% tariffs on all Colombian goods coming into the U.S. He also proposed a travel ban for Colombian citizens and revoking visas of Colombian government officials. Now, Colombia's president vowed retaliatory tariffs, and things quickly escalated until they came to an agreement. Now, Colombia is not a major trading partner with the U.S. Steep tariffs would have seen Americans paying more for coffee, flowers, and certain minerals. And while a trade war has been averted for now, this extraordinary public spat may be a preview of how Trump will use tariffs as a weapon against America's neighbors and allies as part of his immigration crackdown.
So before this feud began, there was an agreement for the U.S. planes carrying migrants to fly straight into Cuba with no issues. This was all part of the plan. But for some reason, he decided to deny the planes as soon as they started showing up. Now, he started giving reasons that they were being treated inhumanely and being treated with no dignity. And he also said that they should be, instead of being flown in on military planes, they should be getting flown in on commercial planes. But this is a bunch of nonsense, essentially. We're going to fly them in on wherever we want to. They don't need to be commercial planes. These are people who are illegal in our country, came over our border, and you let them come here. You kind of forced them to come here, and we're flying them back the way we want to. You don't tell us how to do that. I can't see the U.S. having a problem with Colombia in a trade war, and I think Petro thought the same thing, especially when his popularity is so low in his country. His people don't even like him. He is super unpopular. This trade war would have hurt the Colombians much more than it would have hurt the U.S. citizen. So they need us way more than we need them. And it's being said that he folded after Trump's, his tweet. I'm probably going to show the tweet on the screen here in a second. But he folded after Trump's threats. About 39 minutes went by. He folded after about 39 minutes. Now, he's even offering his own presidential plane at this point as an additional source. So he folded hard. Another one bites the dust. Another one is Trudeau, Shine Bomb, and here we go, Petro. Add another one to the list. This is like a hit list almost, but these people are already taken out. I'm happy to see all the liberals out here crying and standing up for a fucking foreign president and talking about, oh, he's denying my president. Yes, he's defying Trump. Yes, praise him. Only lasted 39 minutes. I think Trump, I think he should have went harder than this. Actually, he should have just said, hey, since you want to act tough, you should pay for this. And if you don't, then all these sanctions that I announced are going to stay. So try that shit again and see what happens. After he folded, essentially, and we basically kept the same terms that we had before. We're flying the planes in as we want to. We basically just got an extra plane, his presidential plane or whatever. And Trump posted this. He will just humiliate you after. He just humiliates you right after he owns you. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.